back today. Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. I told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town, boys are back in town. The boys are back in town again. Been hanging down at Dino's. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Welcome, folks, back to the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan, as we have the Kings of the Harbor, the Muskegon Risers, taking on Kalamazoo United here in Major Arena Soccer League Division III action. Have joint first, technically, and second here. Muskegon Risers taking on fourth place Kalamazoo United. These teams have faced off before. Faced off in a doubleheader Saturday, January 31st. So Muskegon won that matchup 12-4. It's youth night here at Trinity Health. Got the kids out here giving high fives to all the Kings of the Harbor here. We should be getting started here in just a moment. Should be a quality contest here. Muskegon Risers currently undefeated in Great Lakes North play. Still have a handful of games to go here. Playing a couple more games against Detroit Waza Flow and a couple more against first place team Cincinnati Swerve. A couple Fridays from now on the 27th. Circle your calendar, folks. Cincinnati Swerve are coming into town on that Friday at 7 p.m. That'll be a game with first place implications. And, of course, Muskegon going to Cincinnati on the 14th of March. It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. That's the last game of the regular season for Risers. Should be a good one here. Shout out to Risers, by the way, for licensing Thin Lizzy here. I was watching the hype video in the lead up here. It's got me hyped here. Tonight is going to be a jailbreak, folks, so don't you be messing around. Kids, if you have no idea who Thin Lizzy is besides this band, check it out. Yeah, you can see there. Home season finale there on the 27th against Cincinnati Swerve. Both teams 5-0 in divisional play here. Cincinnati Swerve edging Muskegon out barely in both goals for and goals against. Muskegon Risers currently 38 goals for, 18 goals against with a plus 20 goal difference. Cincinnati Swerve with 42 goals for, 15 goals against. So both teams neck and neck. Both teams 3-0 at home. Both teams 2-0 away. Swerve playing Detroit Waza Flow next. Waza only team in, I would say, live play coming against Kalamazoo. Not too long ago, Kalamazoo lost that matchup 14-2. Kalamazoo obviously a little bit behind the 8 ball in this season, had to join the league kind of at the last second after Indiana United FC folded, backed out. Don't know if they quite folded, but were not able to compete in the league. Nevertheless, they stepped up and stepped in. Been getting better and better here as we add player announcements here. And why don't we step away while we let the PA announcer do his thing and let you know who's playing.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
All right, welcome back, folks. This game about to kick off here against Muskegon Risers and Kalamazoo United for some MASL 3 action here. Mentioned it earlier on the broadcast. These teams have faced off before. Muskegon Risers coming out on top on that one with a score of 12-4. Muskegon spreads the wealth very well. Uh-oh. Lost a little bandwidth there. No worries. Yeah. And we're back here, folks. Appreciate your patience here. Getting out of first gear. It's always the thing about the first quarter here. So, Muskegon Risers here in their Hyper Lime kits, taking on Kalamazoo United in these to be white and orange. That shot parried away there by Joe Lockey, number 7, defender. 4 15-minute quarters here. Overtime if it is tied. Saw the Muskegon Risers, Queens of the Harbor, the women's side, win a 6-5 friendly earlier today in the first match of our doubleheader against Midwest United. That was a great contest. Back and forth really opened up in the second half. Full marks to the Queens of the Harbor. They played an excellent match there. Snuffed out Midwest United's offense there in the second half. It's a nice dispossession there from Kalamazoo. Shot is on target. Maybe not the best connection there. I believe that's Jordy Richmond there. Can't quite tell with the jersey. It might be 8. Couldn't tell if that was a 12 or not. Take a better look next time he's on camera. As Muskegon here trying to build out from the back. Can hear a lot of young voices in the crowd. It's youth night here at Trinity Health Arena. A great deal as well. $2 hot dogs, $2 Bud Lights. My goodness. This is a great pass for Risers early on. Off the wall. Great goal line save there from Kalamazoo. I believe that was one of the, might have been Miguel Flores. Joint leading goal scorer here for Risers with 7 goals, along with Elmead and Zukic. Both of them have 7. Saying it before we lost feed. Risers know how to spread the wealth well. So we see Moses Crawford on the ball. He's played well this season so far. Lots of players scoring lots of goals here as that ball careens off of the plexiglass. And we'll see Kalamazoo try and counterattack here. Risers do well for the time being. As we'll see Marcos Real, one of the 3 Real brothers, allow Muskegon to regain possession here. It's a game that, by all rights, Risers probably should be winning here. Comfortably won last time. They've been winning with style this season, 5-0. As we saw, a plus 20 goal difference. Detroit was a flow, putting up a bit of a fight. but not enough. It'll be intriguing to see how Kalamazoo responds here as they continue to warm up playing in this new league on short notice. It's a nice stand tackle there from Jair Real, one of the three Real brothers. Pablo Real, number 27. Sure will be said at some point as well. Usually is. So many great players on this Risers team to look out for. Daniel Ariano, number 11, is always a dynamic player to watch out for. Real brothers, Miguel Flores, number 28, we talked about. Manuel Velasquez is too, as well. Number 13. As we'll see now, Risers field this one from the box. Jake Lofgren in between the sticks there. Hasn't had too many questions asked there. This is a nice opportunity for Risers on the ball. Back in possession, though, for Kalamazoo. Haven't had a lot of possession in the defensive area. Muskegon has done well. We saw this on the women's side as well. Very physical there. Off the boards, bouncing off. And that's in for our first goal of the game. Risers quickly going up 1-0 here. Bounce off the boards right in front. It's a nice finish there to make it 1-0 for the Kings of the Harbor. Nice goal there from Emmanuel Velasquez. Just mentioned his name. We'll see how Kalamazoo can respond here with about 5 minutes gone. Nikolai Vargas there tried the shot, was not able to register one on target. Kalamazoo will stay in possession, though. Once again in front of goal. That's a nice save there. Shot there from Josh DePriest, number 94. So it looks like this will be our first corner kick of the game here for Muskegon Risers. Daniel Ariano will take this corner kick. You can see at the top there, Cody Loss, the captain's armband. Would assume they're going to pass in here to DePriest, who will put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 for Muskegon Risers. It's an easy set place goal here. See it one more time. Daniel Ariano quickly to Josh DePriest. Not much the keeper could do there. 2-0 up. Are the Risers quickly with 5 minutes gone. Getting the kids going here at Trinity Health Arena. You watched the earlier match in our doubleheader. This one probably going to be a little bit of a slower match just because there is no running clock. We had a friendly match earlier that basically allowed the clock to roll through dead ball stoppages. Not the case here, as this is MASL 3 league action. As we see Risers starting to peer into the attacking zone. Nice cut in, maybe a shot just above the woodwork there onto the plexiglass. That was a shot in by Jair Real, who has the ball and passes it out. Risers have it on the left wing. Nice little back heel there from Miguel Flores. Maybe thinking about a shot. Dispossessed, though, by Vargas. And we'll see Bugingo try to get Kalamazoo back in possession. Their attempts at counter-attacking have been met by lime jerseys time and time again. And you see Muskegon Risers here back on the attack. Maybe a layoff to Crawford. Moses Crawford lays it off. Real, what? Oh my goodness, I thought that was in the back of the net. That was almost an excellent goal here. You see Pablo Real, though, recover well for the boys in lime. And now Marcos Real down the right wing. Drops the feet. Ooh, this is a nice opportunity for Kalamazoo. Too thick of a touch there. Victor Viking is taking too thick of a touch there. Jake Lofgren was there to recover that ball. Sent out, though. I believe this is going to be Kalamazoo ball. Be intrigued to see where they're going to place this ball. We should be having our first official TV timeout here. Probably at the next dead ball stoppage. I believe they're going to say this. Yep, they're going to call this a goalie clearance. So this will be a great opportunity for Kalamazoo here. You will see Victor Viking here standing over the ball, right over to his left. So Rajan Prajaput, or Prajapati, I should say. If I say anyone's name wrong, at Jackie Loves His Orange on Instagram. Jackie spelled with an I-E. Always here for corrections, friends. Moving on. Kalamazoo still in possession there. Bugingo held on to possession, calls for the ball, receives it on the right wing. Tries to get a shot off, not able to connect with the ball flushly. See Kalamazoo with some of their best possessions so far. About halfway through this first quarter of action. Lucas Medina also in there. Medina thought he was going to receive it there, but it looks like that's Daniel Ariano trying to fish it out. For Muskegon here, not out of the woods yet. Kalamazoo still on the ball. That's going to be a long-distance range. Oh, my goodness. Long-distance shot there. Rajan Prajapati certainly seems keen here in the opening 8 minutes or so. Risers, though, trying to calm things down, dictate their pace. We have a couple of goals to their name. They like to move the ball quickly here. Never afraid to take a chance. They love to play it off the boards, as you see there. A little bit of a deflection there with the goalie. Everyone's just going for the ball. Nothing malicious about that. As Esteban Mercado's on the ball now. Kalamazoo doesn't have too many more games left, just a couple more after this one. As we see Risers continuing to appear in. They will be playing Cincinnati Swerve on the 7th of March. Let's see. As Risers here, not getting too ahead of ourselves here. We see Ariano on the ball with a nice dribble. Dumps it off with the shot. That's a nice save. Play continuing. That's a nice save from the Kalamazoo keeper there. Deflection, though, goes the way of the Kings of the Harbor. Priest there. Flicks it off to Ariano. Off the boards there. Risers using every part of the playing surface. It makes sense. You can use the boards. You can use the plexiglass as another player. We'll see Kalamazoo here. Try to get something going off the boards themselves. That's a touch there with a shot from a little challenge in the back there from Ariano. Nothing untoward to Priest now on the ball. Another touch there. Back into possession goes Kalamazoo. 10 minutes or so now gone in the first quarter of action. This is a nice opportunity. Shot! Better save. Miguel Flores almost had his 8th goal of the season right there. Up and down play here in the last minute or so. As we'll see now once again, Muskegon try to rise out of the back. Moses Crawford. Seems like the player has played himself more and more onto the pitch. Has been a steady hand there. And now a shot for Risers there from Marcos Real. A great save there now to his brother Jair. Takes a nice cut in, maybe a shot for Jair. No. Will take the shot, and it will go in. Left the keeper standing. Jair Real finds the opening thread. Takes his opportunity. Keeper must have lost it through a sea of bodies, and it is 3-0 Muskegon Risers. With just under 4 to go here in the first quarter, we will take our first timeout. Muskegon Risers here, rolling here, 3-0 against Kalamazoo United. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Trinity Health Arena. Looks like we got the Kiss Cam going here on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's to those who celebrate. For those who don't, you are enough. You're always enough. Hope y'all have practiced some self-care today, made yourself an extra cup of coffee, took yourself, got an extra quesarito from Taco Bell, whatever you do. Maybe you got yourself some Timbits. A little regional reference. I know y'all Michiganders love your Timmies. Correction, by the way, number 94 is Abraham Ariano. Got my wires crossed there. Happens at the minor league level sometimes. I was looking at an old roster and realized, different dude. Moving on. 3-0 here for Muskegon Risers with about 4 left in the first quarter of action. 4 15-minute quarters here. This one's gone by pretty quickly. It's up and down play for sure. Sometimes these matches can be a lot like a lacrosse match where you'll just see a lot of slow, deliberate play. Just not settling for a good shot, just going for a great shot. Both of these teams, though, said, screw that. Let's just put some shots on net. I don't blame them. It's fun to watch, fun to play in. It's a play going to go, pardon me, that's a foul going to go the way of Kalamazoo here. I believe that's Esteban Mercado, who will be taking the free kick duties. Where's the Prajapati? Couldn't tell if it's 3 or 13 from here. The back of their jerseys mess up with that black stripe. I think it's Prajapati. Sure is when you get a good look. Flexion there. We'll see Risers now. Now on a nice counter-attacking play, Jair Real. Nice dribble here. Maybe going to take another shot. Nice save. Kalamazoo keeper had to make a lot of keen saves here. Nice pass inside to Jair. The Real de Al. 4-0 with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Great pass there from Miguel Flores. That was going to be his second assist of the season for Flores. Great touch there, great chip. Risers flying in the first quarter. As the great American philosopher Randy Macho Man Savage once said, the cream rises to the top. And that certainly seems to be the case here. Apologies for the worst Macho Man impression ever. No Dan Soder. As Muskegon Risers back in possession here. Steady control. Kalamazoo's had a couple of opportunities. Not a lot of venom in those opportunities. Full credit to Muskegon for the use of their physicality. Another opportunity there just gets lost in the legs there of Daniel Ariano. Be another ball here into the corner. Jonah Hurtado Macias, I should say. Hurtado Macias still on the ball now. Elects for the back pass there to Prajapati. Nice spell of possession here. Nice shot. Jake Lofgren asking probably his hardest question so far. Got low quickly. That's a nice touch. Better slide tackle there from Muskegon Risers. Had to act quickly there. Keeping the clean sheet alive. Manuel Velasquez sending it into the boards there. Pops it up! And that's another goal for Muskegon Risers. It's going to be Abraham Ariano with another one. Just pops it up into the air. I believe that was Daniel Ariano with the assist. That's what he meant to do all along, folks. Just like they drew up in training. Coach Mike's got to be pumped after that one. So Muskegon Risers in steady control here. 5-0 up with 90 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's gone by quickly. Doesn't look like they're done yet. We mentioned it earlier. Talked about standings in Great Lakes North Division in MASL 3. Risers currently in second place, only on goal difference, as we're going to see maybe Jair go for a hat trick! Jair Real with a first quarter hat trick. Electric stuff from Double Deuce. Bang! Not much the keeper can do there. 6-0 with 63 seconds to play here. My goodness. I know we're in Michigan, the home of Motown, but when they say ain't no mountain high enough, but this mountain is getting higher and higher here for Kalamazoo. Risers flying out the gates here to start out. Plenty of space here, maybe another shot. Pablo Real trying to get on the board with his brother. I don't blame him. At this point, it seems like open season for Muskegon. As that ball bounces into the bench. This will be a free kick going for the boys in Lime. Pablo on the ball. I was mentioning it earlier. Muskegon currently trailing Cincinnati Swerve by 7 goals. That's a shot. Oh, it was a cross, rather. Intended there for number 14, Marcos Real. That's going to do it, though, for the first quarter action. Muskegon Risers blazing out of the gates to a 6-0 lead against Kalamazoo United. And I think they're just getting started. We'll be back with the second quarter after this break.
When you need mobile coverage,
hey, Grandma!
Cox Mobile is right there with you. We run on the network with unbeatable 5G reliability.
Wow!
So you can stay connected from just about anywhere. We serve over 2 million square miles coast to coast. It's mobile service that works where you need it. Get coverage you can count on at a price you can count on, too. Cox Mobile, the smart way to mobile.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Welcome back here, folks, to the start of the second quarter. Muskegon Risers here up 6-0 against Kalamazoo United. Muskegon in their signature Hyper Lime kits here on Youth Night here at the Trinity Health Arena. $2 Bud Lights, $2 hot dogs, by golly. It's quite a deal. As we said earlier, Muskegon Risers spreading the wealth very well. Jair Real having a first quarter hat trick. A lot of different scores here, as we'll see. Vincenzo Padilla in there. Oh, pardon me, that's Josh Depp, I believe. But it certainly seems like Muskegon Risers here letting in a couple more of the bench players as they create some nice separation here. Josh DePriest in there at number 8. Closing in a lot. Muskegon doing very well to create a lot of space for themselves. Cody Loss there, captain, as well. Backpedaling here. And sending it long into the boards. Mentioned it in the first quarter, but always begs repeating that the final home game here at Trinity Health Arena is in a couple of Fridays from now on the 27th against Cincinnati Swerve, the team currently in first place. That's going to have a game, or pardon me, that's going to be a game with huge divisional implications there as Kalamazoo passes a little too thick. Loss able to recover. See Ariano on the ball there. But Kalamazoo with a nice opportunity, shanks it, pulls it a little too wide there, did Jonah Hurtado Macias. Back on the ball now, Daniel Ariano. Had an assist in the first quarter. This is a dangerous ball, had to slide tackle, but it goes in. Risers getting foxy around the boxy. 7-0, just like that. If I'm not mistaken, that was Emmanuel Velasquez. It was so quickly scored. Couldn't quite see it there. 2 minutes and change gone. It's already 7-0. Little to no sign here of Kalamazoo putting up a dangerous shot. They've had split seconds here, Kalamazoo. They'll try and create a chance right here. Off the boards there, no one there to clean it up. Except for Brandon Edwards there for Muskegon. Edwards back on the ball now. Mentioned it earlier. We're talking live table right about now. Risers currently on par with Cincinnati Swerve's goal difference, with the game at hand, albeit. Swerve, before they play Risers in a couple weeks, have to play Detroit Waza Flow. Should be a good match as well. As this ball will trickle back and finally fielded there by Travis Schmid, number 39, the keeper. Subbed in for the second quarter. Seen both teams trade off with keepers in the past as we once again see Risers with a lot of space here in the attacking zone. On the boards with the shot. That's a nice save there from Kalamazoo. David Watcher there, number 18, not able to put it into the back of the net. Nice save there from the keeper. Ball pressed into the boards there. Found eventually by Abraham Ariano. And once again, we will see Muskegon advance it. Josh DePriest there. Trying to get a foot on it. It's gone by pretty quickly here at Trinity Health. It's opening 20 minutes or so. It's a nice flow to the game off the boards. That's a nice opportunity. Not able to finish there, Victor Viking. Playing off the boards off the counterattack there is Joe Lockey. But Hurtado Macias now with Kalamazoo trying to create something. A nice inviting toe flick there from Viking. But right into the hands of Schmid. Now go back for a goal kick as it hits the netting. Encourage you all to follow us at Muskegon_Risers for your Instagram needs for Muskegon Risers. The friendly matchups for the Queens of the Harbor, the female side of the Muskegon Risers, just concluded. If you want to see them in outdoor play, or more traditional soccer sense, give us a follow at Muskegon_Risers. Find out more about that. Kalamazoo United, an easy follow as well on Instagram. As we'll see a battle here in the trenches of the midfield, eventually won by Bugingo. Nice slide tackle off the back there. Timed it perfectly. Did the Riser defense. Rising to the occasion. And now Joe Lockey sends it into the boards onto the left wing here. Certainly seems like this game's intensity maybe dropped a couple of notches here into the second quarter. It's a quick explosion of 7 goals from Muskegon Risers here, looking to maybe get an 8th. Front of goal, nice physical challenge there from the Kalamazoo defense. Eventually able to toe poke that out, and now will attempt their own counterattack, running into seemingly a cul-de-sac of lime there. Will pass back and try to regroup now. So on the year, Jair Real, 4 goals, 4 assists now with that hat trick. Makes him the 3rd highest goal scorer here for Risers. In there as well, Brett Timmer with 5. Mentioned earlier, Zukic and Miguel Flores, both with 7 respectively. Miguel Flores almost getting to 8. And now we'll see Brandon Edwards on the ball. Onto the left wing. Another stand tackle from Kalamazoo, standing strong here. And now Nikolai Vargas. Some nice dribbling there. He's got the long hair like Messi in 2005. It's reminiscent. It's fun to watch. Not saying he's Messi, but you know, it's always fun. He's calling a lot of USL action over the summer, like all announcers. He's calling a player named Alex Chow, who plays at Stanford, who chops his feet. He's not, he's obviously not Messi, but he chops his feet the way when he dribbles, a lot like Messi. Always refreshing to see the beautiful game translating to the next generation here. We'll see Risers here try to get a little bit more comfortable in possession. About halfway through the second quarter here. Would assume we're going to be getting a TV timeout here at the next dead ball. Great opportunity for Kalamazoo. Put in the back of the net there by Nikolai Vargas. Opportunistic. Had to finish there. Nice clinical finish. Touch with the right, finish with the left. Not much Schmidt could do there. And it is 7-1 now. Brazilian fans, cover your eyes. All right, so it looks like that's where we're going to have our first TV timeout of the second quarter. 7-1 Muskegon Risers over Kalamazoo United, who just pulled one back. We'll see the end of the first half after these messages.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Welcome back to the Trinity Health Arena. Jack Lowry on the call. Muskegon Risers having a comfortable lead here. In a bit of a flow state, so to speak, to lend from their division mates, Detroit Waza Flow. Only have scored once so far in this second quarter. Definitely seems like the shoulders have dropped. They've relaxed a little bit. They were shot out of a cannon there in the first quarter. Jair Real with the hat trick in the first quarter. I'm sure the boys in Lime more than keen for more goals here before half. Kalamazoo just pulling one back, though. We're capitalizing off the mistake there, off the back pass. Such is life of modern football, passing out of the back. Pretty much a standard now. That is going to be a foul going the way of Muskegon. Happens to the best of us, though. These Risers looking to add more goals and add more to their goal difference. Something's got to give, though. We mention it. I'll keep on mentioning it. Come on down. Friday the 27th. Oh, it was Kalamazoo. Says, we don't want to hear about your promotion. Or were they going to call this offsides? I think they're going to call this, not offsides, but a foul. So it's 7-1. They're going to call that one back. It's a nice shot there initially. Guess they're going to say that is a foul there on Alex Bogingo. All right, goal. Oh, no, are they going to? It looks like they're going to count it. Everything, it looks like it's going to count. Never mind. Nice goal there from Alex Bogingo. Had the nice venomous shot. Schmidt wasn't able to fully parry it away, and he gets his own rebound after a nice stand tackle to make it 7-2. So, all right, Kalamazoo. I mean, hey, plenty of time in this game. Still about 30 or so minutes left in this match to play. Can easily score 2 goals in a minute. As we'll see Viking there in the corner, tries to center it there. Schmidt gets a foot on it. Goal scorer Bogingo tries to center it. Deflection off the boards. Muskegon have to be careful here. As we'll see Travis Schultz there. Send it over to the right wing. And Kazoo definitely coming a little bit more and more alive here. If you're from Kalamazoo and hate when people call it Kazoo, I apologize. Once again, let me know. Just a slip there. You see it on the score bug all the time. Bogingo there with a nice distribution of the ball. Probably the best Kalamazoo's looked so far in the first half over the past couple of minutes. Couple of goals to show for it. Only they had this in the opening couple of minutes. But that is the lovely danger that we come to expect here in MASL 3 action. Can score 6 minutes just like that, or score 6 goals just like that. So now 10 minutes gone here about in the second quarter of action with Daniel Ariano on the ball. Definitely a palpable sense that Risers a little foot off the gas here maybe a little bit. Hopefully that second goal woke him up here a little bit. Haven't been able to create as much space in front of goal, but they're able to here. And that's going to be in the back of the net for Emmanuel Velasquez. That might be a hat trick. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a hat trick. Whatever it is, it's a nice finish, and it's 8-2 for Risers. If I'm not mistaken, that puts Velasquez up to 6 goals on the season. 8-2, just like that. A nice response for Risers. Don't want to give Kalamazoo any funny ideas. Always appreciate the Muskegon fans here. You can hear them in firm voice with their drums. They're chanting their cowbells. Fueled by $2 hot dogs and $2 Bud Lights. Come on now. How can you not come on down? Tickets were $15 for adults, $9 for kids. It's what you love about minor league sports in general in America. Much more tangible experience for the kids, especially here at Youth Night at Trinity Health Arena. I remember going to a lot more minor league sports when I was a kid, just because you got to do a lot more. You got closer to the action. You got to meet the players. I know when you come to a Muskegon Risers game, you always get to meet the players. Saw the kids there high-fiving during the entrances. You saw in that last goal, I saw about 20 little ones slapping on the plexiglass in celebration. That's a nice shot there. Better save there from Schmidt. So about 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Risers looking to see this one out. Definitely want to continue to pepper this Kalamazoo defense if you can. Looks like that is going to get pulled back. Lucas Medina called for that, obviously. Did the head go up, staring up at the lights, not happy with the call? Sure, it's more of a frustration of the overarching game. It's a nice dump off there. Abraham Ariano there into the right wing. By the box, centered now. Travis Schultz sends it in. Just over. Schultz still on the ball. Tried to send it in there to David Watcher, not able to put it in the back of the net now. Maybe a counter-attacking opportunity, but a nice standing tackle there from Abraham Ariano. Maybe taking a shot! Just bounces off the left woodwork there. You can see it bounce off the green. Almost 9-2 with 3 to go here in the first half. All alone. Ariano tries to center it. Risers elect to back it up here. Ariano there off the boards. There's such quick action there. I got tongue-tied. Abraham Ariano has played excellently, but dispossessed there by Kalamazoo United here. Maybe thinking about a shot. Elected to go the conservative route. Esteban Mercado. That's going to be a foul and a blue card for Muskegon Risers. Wow, okay. So for those uninitiated to arena soccer, think of a blue card like a penalty in hockey. This is going to be a power play for Kalamazoo here. They'll have the man advantage for a couple of minutes, but basically the rest of the first half. So we'll see Risers here playing shorthanded with 4 inside the friendly confines. Behind the ball there, Jonah Hurtado Macias. Going to swap in there with Nikolai Vargas, who's got a goal. Off the boards there, bounces to Begingo. Ooh, falls under the feet, put his head up a little too quickly there, did Nikolai Vargas, and now dispossessed again. Still on the attack there, we'll see Hurtado Macias. Maybe trying to center it there. Another shot for Vargas, perhaps. Dispossession from Risers. Maybe just trying to kill this penalty and send it up. The nice thing about arena soccer, unlike hockey, is there's no icing, so you can just send the ball long. But you got to keep it in as that ball is sent out. Because of where it was cleared from, this will be a great free kick opportunity here for Kalamazoo with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half of action. Kalamazoo trailing by 6 goals here. See Prajapati. Just goes over the net. This will be now a corner kick, another set piece opportunity for Kalamazoo. Tries for the shot on target there. Gets it technically an Olympico. Tries to go long distance, gets way too under it. Ball catches some back spin. Eventually finds its way into the net. Now for a goal kick here for Mr. Travis Schmidt, I should say. There's Travis Schmidt and Travis Schultz. Both on the Risers, both having decent games so far. So we'll see Kalamazoo try to pull one back before half, maybe get a little momentum going in. A 5-goal lead, not too Herculean. Have an effort over 30 minutes of play in the second half, you got to think. Risers, though, with the way that they have played in the opening 30 minutes, certainly are indicating that they going to be in steady control in the second half as well. You never know. Got to keep scoring. You got to think. Shot on target there. Pablo Real trying to get on the scoreboard, still not able to find the back of the net so far. Tries the back heel there, did Emmanuel Velasquez. Man who knows a thing or two about putting the ball in the back of the net so far today. See Kalamazoo with a decent shot. Schmidt had to be careful there with, I believe that was the left hand there. Ball floated in the air. I think we were all ball watching there for a sec. Brandon Edwards on the ball, wins the free kick with about 45 to go here. Take a little intermission for halftime. You know the drill. You're watching sports. You understand how halftime works. Go get some water. Go get a pop. Go get your DoorDash order if you timed it correctly. Full marks to you if you did. That in and of itself is a skill. All right. Muskegon Risers looking to to end this first half off strongly. The way they started it off with a goal. Doesn't look like they're in necessarily a big-time rush. More than happy to go at this methodical pace here, although it does look like Jair, the hat-trick man, in the first quarter, starting to direct traffic, telling people to get more and more forward. Risers, though, able to generate so much space in the attacking zone. Credit to them. Jair maybe looking for a fourth. Nice back heel. Shot to his brother Marcos. They've been doing it since they were kids, and that's going to do it here for the first half of action. Muskegon Risers in steady control from the get-go, leading Kalamazoo with a score of 8-2. Jack Lowry on the call. We'll be back after halftime with the second half of action. Once again, Muskegon Risers 8, Kalamazoo United 2. We'll be back with the second half.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
An injured knee might look pretty simple, but there's a whole person behind that injury. At Trinity Health, we combine all the knowledge and expertise of a national health system with personalized healthcare that treats the individual behind the injury. Because we see all of you.
Welcome back here to the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. 8-2 going the way of Muskegon Risers against Kalamazoo United. Jack Lowry here on the call. Happy Valentine's Day to all my Casanovas out there. And to everyone else, you are enough, by golly. You don't need anyone to tell you how great you are. You can love yourself, sir. Or madam, however you identify. All right, Kalamazoo United in the white kits. Muskegon Risers here in the Hyper Limes. It's pretty much all Risers here from the get-go. Jumped out to a 6-0 lead in the first quarter there, thanks to a Jair Real hat trick. Reassessed my statistics. Abraham Arellano has a brace, as well as Emmanuel Velasquez. Had to double. I thought he had a hat trick. Daniel Arellano also has a goal for Muskegon Risers. Nikolai Var scoring one, as well as Alex Bugingo on the Kalamazoo side of things. This game's definitely got a quick pace to it. As we saw in the first half, went by rather quickly here. First half, less than an hour, as we see Abraham Arellano on the ball there. Deflection, and received once again by Arellano. Brother Daniel also has a goal. Shot there by one of the Real brothers, Jair to be specific. Received there by Emmanuel Velasquez. And now to Miguel Flores off the boards. Jair now. It's been the Jair show all day so far. Slow dribbler there. Could see his idea, not the full connection. He was a little frustrated. Man, what a long throw from the keeper. So I believe that's Jake Lofgren in between the sticks there. Now for Risers. He usually plays first and third period, and we'll see Schmidt in second and fourth. It looks like that was an illegal shift in some regard. So this will be a Kalamazoo free kick here. Their first real opportunity of the second half. Behind the ball there, Rajan Prajapati. With the shot off the board there. Plexiglass, I should say. Bugingo there, tried to connect it with the right foot. Looks like he caught more cap than anything. Now we'll see Muskegon Risers try to get back into the attacking zone. Saw them very comfortable on the attack in the opening 30 minutes of this contest. They were able to create a lot of space in the attacking zone, which can usually be pretty difficult in the arena game. They utilized the boards very well here. That's a nice pass. Maybe with the shot, too thick of a touch there from Miguel Flores. Joint leading goal scorer for Risers. Not able to get on the board yet today. A lot of games still to play. He's been keen. Had some opportunities. It's not quite the opportunity yet, as we have 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Nice touch in there by Jair Real. Nice save there, received there by Velasquez. Could hear Muskegon bench yell, time, time. Moses Crawford subs himself in there. Risers have looked focused. They're undefeated here in Great Lakes North play. Last home game of the season is in a couple of Fridays against Cincinnati Swerve here at the Trinity Health. The 27th of February. Come on down to that. Huge opportunity here for Kalamazoo. Not able to finish. Nice stand tackle there from Marcos Real, number 14. Sends it out for the corner now for Kalamazoo. Thought about taking it quickly. Hand go up there on the other side. Risers will put a boot in. Cause a deflection and cause Kalamazoo to regroup here. Still in the attacking zone, though. Trying a couple of step overs here. Maybe a shot. right into the welcoming hands of Jake Lofgren. Now to Moses Crawford. A steady hand there in the defensive midfield area for Risers here this season so far. Played himself onto the pitch. More and more minutes as the season go by here. It's a nice touch from Marcos Real. Still trying to get on the board like his brother. Pablo Real. Oh, almost put into the back of the net there by Brandon Edwards in front of goal. Still Real. Almost in the back of the net there for Pablo. Off his head, still in position here. Got Pablo Real and Marcos Real in there. Real fingerprints all over this thing. Moses Crawford here. Dumps it off to Marcos. We've seen this. The Risers maybe take the foot off the gas just a hair since that blazing first quarter they had, where they put 6 away very quickly. Now they can dictate the pace that they want, although Kalamazoo wants to pull a couple back here. Nikolai Vargas with his second of the game so far. See that one more time. Boogingo with the assist there. That's a nice finish off the left foot from Nikolai Vargas to pull it back to 8-3. Still plenty of game left. 5 goals with a little over 25 minutes to play here. Plenty of time to equalize. This game is tied going into regulation. We will go to overtime. The more I explain the game, the more similarities you will see with hockey. Pardon me. As we'll see Padilla on the ball. Have to note that Risers both have a number 8, Vincenzo Padilla, and a 0-8, Josh DePriest. Lots of moving parts always in minor league soccer. As we'll see Lofgren on the ball now. As we said, Risers here, not nearly that intensity that they had to start this game off. You can see they want to play their game right about now. They still can create an opportunity pretty much out of nothing, it seems like. I was just one pass away from having a really good shot on target here. So we'll see Jair on the ball again. Just like that, almost 9-3 for Jair, who heads it back, and this is actually going to go the Kalamazoo way. Can they center it in time? It doesn't look like they can. Daniel Ariano able to get back in time. Now on the ball. Shot, great save from Lofgren. Had to get low quickly. Nice touch from Jair Real. By far the best player on the pitch so far in this men's game today. Ball goes out, free kick now for Muskegon. Looks like we're going to allow some subs to come in. Always worth repeating, folks. If you haven't been down to the Trinity Health Arena, come on down for the regular season finale here for MASL 3. Muskegon Risers taking on Cincinnati Swerve. What's going on here? Ooh, I think someone maybe got hit with the ball. Hopefully they're okay. You're, so to speak, in the splash zone here at the Trinity Health Arena when you're in those seats not behind the plexiglass. I'm surprised more people aren't behind the plexiglass. I feel like if I went to a game here, I'd want to slap the glass as much as possible. Who knows? No matter where you are in the arena, cheap seats. Today was $15 for adults, $11 for seniors, $9 for kids. It's all right with me. $2 hot dogs, $2 Bud Lights. Not much more you can ask for. Great day of soccer here. Now that the ever-eclipsing shadow of American football's out of the way, shot on, almost on target there. Jair Real continuing to run the show here for Muskegon. Off the boards there to Marcos Real. Dispossessed eventually by Kalamazoo. Thought Buginga was going to be able to control it there, but we'll say Reals and Sons once again hold on to it. Marcos and Pablo there together on the right wing. Moses Crawford there now. And you will see Jair in the middle. Got three of a kind here in line. Real to Crawford. In the left corner there, dumps it off. Sends it off the plexiglass, Miguel Flores does. And now to Jair. Looming and lurking here as three men guarding him. Bounces off the plexi and eventually into the net there. Thought it might stay in play. You can see Jair Real's sphere of influence growing more and more. I believe this is going to be our first TV timeout of the second half. Let me just double check. I believe that's what's happening here. Yep. All right, we're going to take our first TV timeout of the second half here. 8:24 to go in the third quarter. Muskegon Risers up 8-3 against Kalamazoo United. We'll be back. Hey. 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 Welcome back, folks, to our Valentine's Day edition of a doubleheader here. King and Queens of the Harbor, Muskegon Risers facing off here. Men's side taking on Kalamazoo United. The Queens of the Harbor won against Midwest United earlier today in a great match. Came alive in the second half there. 6-5 was the final on that score. Full marks to the Queens, went undefeated in friendlies. 2 wins and a draw. Our only draw to Kalamazoo United's women's side. As we'll see, Risers here in steady control once again. Ball goes out. David Watcher tried to send that into the box. This will be more or less a corner kick opportunity here for Risers. Sending it into the boards, shielding it well. Back to Watcher. Sends it there. Touch there from Watcher. Tries to get a shot. Always going to be a hard angle there in that corner by the boards. And now we'll see Kalamazoo try and pick up the pieces as best as they can. They've had their moments for sure. They've been opportunistic. Seems like we're going to get a whistle right about there. So we'll go the way of Muskegon Risers. At this point, maybe starting to think about goal difference, as that's a shot off the boards there. They're trailing Cincinnati Swerve by a handful. They do have a game at hand. They're trailing by a couple of goals in terms of goal difference in the live table right now. Cincinnati Swerve does have to play Detroit Waza Flow next week to catch up. And that ball goes out once again. Makes sense if you're Muskegon to take the foot off the gas here a little bit. Obviously, it'd be nice to score, 25 goals in a game. But it is a long season, especially if you're maybe thinking about playoffs going forward. Playoffs. So we'll see Pablo Real on the ball. Reals in Steady supply here. Bicycle kick. My goodness, we almost ended up on Sports Center, fam. My goodness gracious. Wow. Almost sucked the air out of the Trinity Health Arena with that one. My goodness, Miguel Flores trying to arrive in fashion. Pablo Real on the ball now. Pumps it off to Padilla. And now to Real. Marcos Real, that is. Marcos back on the ball. Pops it up with the chip off the top of the plexi. Padilla centers it back. Marcos trying to get a hold of that. Kalamazoo, all they can do is clear it for the time being. Pablo Real now on the ball. Jair, pass back to Lofgren. Semi-dubious. But Real and co. able to recover well. See Kalamazoo here. Dispossessed in the midfield again. The Risers setting up a toll booth at the halfway mark. So you got to pay the toll if you want to get through. Kalamazoo coming up with empty pockets. Nice opportunity for Jair. No dice. Marcos Real now. Fraternal passing there. Back heel to Jair. Fun action here from the Real family. See Padilla on the ball now. Intensity dropping as the seconds go by. Although once again, 5-goal lead in MASL action, not Herculean. Kalamazoo definitely would like to start scoring sooner than later here, as that is a nice touch and a great opportunity. And right there, a nice goal. Victor Olagorete with a nice touch and a nice finish there off the head. And not an easy finish whatsoever there. Jake Lofgren was there to make the challenge, but a nice right-footed finish there for Mr. Victor. Just like that, game on. Sooner than later. So now, Risers, you got to think probably got to step on that gas a little bit more. Going into the fourth quarter, you don't want to give Kalamazoo hope. Certainly don't want to concede again here. 3 is a very tangible lead, but right now, ooh, nice deflection there. Went off the Kalamazoo defender. This would be more or less a corner. Oh, no, this will be a corner kick now for Muskegon. We have a couple of fellas in the box. Moses Crawford at the top there. Looks like we're directing traffic there. Travis Schultz in there. Jacob Potts in there as well. Don't know what we're waiting for. Maybe a substitution. Seems like we have everybody on that we need to have on. Not a lot of time left in this third quarter. Big momentum swing potentially looming. Nice play off the boards there. And at the top of the box there, Moses Crawford. Nice pass inside. Tried to play it off the outside of the boot there. Did Jacob Potts. Watcher there. Not able to control it. Sending it into the boards there. Moses Crawford not able to clear. Eventually able to toe poke. Get some breathing room here for Risers. Kalamazoo heating up here a little bit. Showing a little bit of daylight. Still scratching and clawing. Full credit to Kalamazoo here. This is already the most goals this is already tied for the most goals that they've scored in a game so far this season. They had 4 goals in their 12-4 loss against Muskegon Risers here on 31st. Only were able to muster up 2 against Detroit Wads Afloat. Certainly think they have another goal or 2 in them. Encouraging play once again. Full credit to Kalamazoo. Had to fill in for a team that unfortunately had to fold. So they were a last-second addition here to the Great Lakes North Division. Have put on a respectful showing so far this season. Full credit to their staff and their organization here as they have a nice opportunity for Kalamazoo. That's a venomous shot. Lofgren not able to control it there. Pablo Real bounces it off the boards here. Not out of the woods. As Kalamazoo here looking to close the gap to 3 with 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter here at the Trinity Health Arena. Nice touch, looking for a foul, not going to get it there. Marcos there. Sends it long now. I think that's going to go into the crowd. Sure is. Looks like we're going to get a couple subs in now for Kalamazoo. Reminder as well, Kalamazoo has one more match after this on March 7th against Cincinnati Swerve. That is at Cincinnati. That is going to be a timeout going the way of Kalamazoo, so we'll step away with just under 2 minutes to go. Kalamazoo knocking on the door, trying to close the gap to 3. We'll find out when we get back.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
And we're back here for the conclusion of the third quarter here with the Trinity Health Arena here in Muskegon, Michigan. Jack Lowry on the call. This will be a great opportunity now for Kalamazoo United. They free kick in front of goal. Muskegon will have a 3-man wall to defend. Be Nikolai Vargas here. Already has a brace for Kalamazoo. Standing over this free kick. Certainly probably has an eye for goal. You can see Moses Crawford there. Privy for the attack as well. With the shot right into the wall. Just under 2 minutes to go. Would be a huge momentum boost for either of these teams. The difference between a 5-goal lead and a 3-goal lead. Monumental in an arena soccer game. No fouls called. Letting them play. Full marks to the ref for that. Kalamazoo will retain in possession here. Just about 100 seconds now. Who else but Jair Real? Didn't even have to look at the number to know. Jair Real stepping over again, looking off the boards there. Miguel Flores with a nice touch. Careening off the boards. Flores still in possession. Trevor Schultz there with the shot. Bounces off, gets his own rebound. Right off of the hip there of Lucas Medina, obviously in some discomfort. People don't realize how much it hurts to get kicked with a soccer ball. It's not a balloon. It's a hard ball. But such is the life of a defender. It's the kind of stuff it may not be pretty, but needs to be done in order to win a game. Moses Crawford on the ball. Dumps it off there to Jair. Makes his defender miss, I should say. Jair still on the ball. Right at the keeper. And there is Miguel Flores again on the ball. Working his way up the left wing with the shot. And that is a nice save there. I believe that's Tommy Varish in goal for Kalamazoo. Definitely had to make some good saves to keep his team within striking distance at least. Stop me if you've heard this one again. Jair Real stepping over with a shot. And that is going to do it for us at the end of the third quarter. Muskegon Risers holding on to an 8-4 lead against Kalamazoo United here. Can Kalamazoo come fighting back here in the fourth? We'll find out after these messages.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
Welcome back here, folks, to the conclusion of this contest. Have Muskegon Risers here, looking to make it 9-4. As Kalamazoo in the white, they're trying to clear it, but not able to, and that's in the back of the net there for Abraham Ariano, who gets himself a hat trick. See it one more time here. Dumped off there from Emmanuel Velasquez, who's had a heck of a game himself. Could have gone for the hat trick himself, but instead elects for the extra pass. Something Coach Mike's, I'm sure, going to love to see. 9-4 for Muskegon. That's what they need. Push this lead up to 5. Don't give Kalamazoo any funny ideas here. Kalamazoo has looked keen, looked dangerous. As you can see, Vargas trying to get up there. That ball's headed out. It will stay on this attacking side of things. This will be a really nice free kicking opportunity for Kalamazoo again. This is more or less the arena soccer version of icing. As you'll see, Nikolai Vargas maybe step over it. Nikolai Vargas! That's an excellent goal. Out of the free kick, left-footed shot to give it a hat trick there for 17. Nice bit of misdirection there from Kalamazoo to make it 9-5. Kalamazoo now have their highest goal-scoring game of the season, improving with every game. If you're a coach, you love to see that. So a nice immediate response there from Kalamazoo off of the set piece. Let's go. Timeout. Is that what's happening? All right, clearly someone called a timeout, so I guess we're going to step away for a timeout. Less than a minute in, both teams have scored a goal already. Exciting fourth quarter. Back after this.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
The Muskegon Risers matchup against Kalamazoo United here at the Trinity Health Arena. Looks like we're doing a little Titanic action here. Well, my heart will go on. I don't know how much I could say before Celine's lawyers stick themselves upon me. Who knows, though? The hype-up match, the hype-up video for the match, I should say, had a Thin Lizzy song on there, so that was fun to hear. Certainly seems like Muskegon Risers have jailbroken this game open. Started out with a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Have tempered off in terms of scoring, but more or less just kept Kalamazoo at bay. Kalamazoo have had a solid start. But if you just exclude the first quarter when they allowed 6 goals, they played great. Shot on target, rebound. Flores with the shot. That's a great stop from the Kalamazoo defense. Will be a corner kick here. After the deflection from the shot from Miguel Flores, who's still not on the score sheet. That one almost sneaks through. Pablo Real around the area, sends it over, bounces off the boards. You definitely see as Jair Real, the man with 3 goals, takes a shot there. The intensity dropping off for Muskegon definitely after that first quarter. They were just bats out of heck. Moses Crawford on the ball there. As we'll see Travis Schmid on the ball. Risers like to swap out their keepers. Both have played well. Have not had a lot of questions answered, but when they have been called upon, they've more or less kept the ball out. That's a nice dribble right off the plexi to the left of the woodwork. Jair Real maybe looking for a fourth. Nice pass, though. Little tiki-taka cleared out. That will be a nice free-kicking opportunity for Muskegon Risers. Going to get some subs in for both teams, respectively. A reminder, the final home match for Muskegon Risers 2 Fridays from now, February 27th against Cincinnati Swerve, first place team. Shot. Sent that one all the way to the Upper Peninsula. As ref says, not so fast, my friend. But yeah, that game on Friday the 27th against Cincinnati Swerve. 7 p.m. Eastern time for that one. Both those teams in undefeated, I should say. Cincinnati Swerve in first place thanks to some goal difference. Their goal difference is plus 27. If you're looking at the live table right about now, Risers have a plus 24 goal difference. With a win tonight, Muskegon will sit in first place. Since Cincinnati will have a game at hand, they have to play Detroit Waza Flow next week. So if you're Muskegon, maybe send a fruit over to Detroit. Hopes they can do you some favors, although I'm sure that game on the 27th will be quite fun regardless. They do have to play over in Cincinnati as well. That is a while away. We got a lot of soccer to play in the meantime as that long ball snuffed out again by Muskegon Risers. They play with so much confidence. They play with so much chemistry. And I believe there's 3 different sets of brothers on this team. With the Real brothers, though, running the show. Jair today taking the reins. That's a nice dispossession there by Nikolai Vargas, a man with a hat trick. He's had a great game in his own right. Always dangerous. A player with a definite, palpable sense of class to his game, as they like to say. Form is temporary, class is permanent. I've enjoyed watching him play so far, as we see Risers back on the ball. It's been a great day of doubleheader action here in Muskegon. Queens of the Harbor with that win over Midwest United earlier today, 6-5 winner. Came down to it. Queens pulled it out, stayed undefeated in friendly play. If you'd like to continue to watch the Queens of the Harbor going forward, as Muskegon has an opportunity that pops up, follow Muskegon Risers at Muskegon_Risers on Instagram. We have some up and down play here. Nikolai off the boards. That's a nice save there from Schmid. Made himself big. Took it off the chest. 5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Dispossessed there. Esteban Mercado now on the ball. To Vargas. My wrestling brain keeps wanting to say Nikolai Volkov. But of course, people from Michigan know all about 80s wrestling. Silverdome, the host of WrestleMania 3. As that ball careens off the boards, I should say. Joe Lockey, get to see him in. Velasquez in there has a brace for his own. Still sniffing out that hat trick. Risers looking for a hat trick of hat tricks. Jair Real has one. Abraham Ariano has one. Velasquez just needs one more. Has a couple of assists to his name as well. Does Emmanuel Velasquez. Dark horse for my pick for man of the match. That's a great pass there. Right in front of goal. Snuffed out by Kalamazoo. Solid defensive effort. This will be a nice opportunity here for the boys in line. Kalamazoo have one more match. That is against Cincinnati Swerve. That is not till March. Also encourage everyone to check out the MASL3 website, MASL3.com. Stats, schedule, score, standings, leaders, players, you name it. That touch is a little too thick there for Velasquez. Trying to sniff out that hat trick. Who do you get the game ball to? That happens there. Not able to finish there was Oligorede. Ooh, a chunky tackle there on Velasquez. Little frustration there. You could see Jonah Hurtado-Macias start talking about pass calls. Never really going to help your case in those situations. Certainly looks like Velasquez is going to be fine. This will be a dead ball stoppage here. We'll get this going. But assume we're going to take our last TV timeout probably in the next minute or so, whatever the next dead ball stoppage is. And we'll have the conclusion of this one. See Jair Real looking to slam this door shut. Nice pass there to switch play to the right wing. Cutting inside, deflected. Swept up there by Tommy Varish. And that is out. It will stay in the attacking zone for Risers. But that is going to be our last TV timeout of the game. So 7:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Muskegon Risers up 9-5 against Kalamazoo United. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back to the Trinity Health Arena. Jack Lowry on the call here. It's youth night here at the Trinity Health. Everyone's got their phones out. So here we're doing a little fan participation. Get the phones out. Go bump, bump, bump. So I wouldn't say right now for Muskegon Risers that good times have never felt so good. Good times for them were probably in the first quarter when they were up 6-0. Don't have quite the cumbersome lead, only up 4 now with 8 minutes to go. Jair Real over this free kick here, looking for a 4th goal for Double Deuce. Jair Real maybe with the shot, dumps it off. Almost snuck in there for Miguel Flores. Still hasn't scored today. Be intrigued to see how many shots on target Flores has. He has a couple assists as well. Once again, this will stay on this side here. Kalamazoo more or less only really able to ice the ball. Wonder what the play is here. We've seen Muskegon score through these set pieces many a time. Miguel Flores on the ball. Quick little kick back heel, though. Maybe a little miscommunication there. Off the boards, though, and it finishes for Pablo Real. 10-5 for the Risers. One more time, little back heel there, I should say. Marcos Real to his brother, Pablo Real. You'll love to see it there. You'd think we were in Philadelphia with all this brotherly love here from the Muskegon Risers. That might just be it. There's still plenty of time for Kalamazoo. We've seen many times in MASL 3 action a team score multiple goals in a minute, but golly, Muskegon has been in control pretty much this whole match. Marcos to his brother, to the other Real. Pablo, 27 there, just left, not able to put it in the back of the net for his second of the night. Muskegon, though, happy to control this ball. You can see the intensity dropping and dipping once again here as Moses Crawford is dispossessed there. And we'll see Kalamazoo try to reignite the flame here. Nice dump off to Vargas. Better save there from Schmidt. Marcos now on the ball. Marcos Real to Jair Real. Jair on the ball. Nice pass. Making the extra one. And it's going to be Marcos Real. Every Real brother has scored tonight, folks. It's a family affair. It may be Valentine's Day, but that doesn't just extend to romantic love, also familial love. Real to Real. Parents got to be pumped. 11-5 to the Risers. 6:42 to go. This one slowly slipping through the fingertips of the Kalamazoo players. The crowd more and more alive here. They appreciate this high-octane, exciting play they've seen They're kings and queen of the harbor. Pinned up in the boards there by David Watcher. He's a doer, not a watcher. He just committed a foul. Quickly taken there by Vargas. Tried to go for a goal there, almost had his fourth. Nikolai Vargas, definitely man of the match for Kalamazoo. He's up there top trying to make something out of nothing. But we'll see Muskegon here still comfortable on the ball with lots of space in the attacking zone. That's going to be a foul. Which way is this going to go? It's going to stay on the riser side. 6 minutes to go. That one's going to be on Rajapati. Just under 6 to go. Back here. Seeing Brandon Edwards in. I think as the scoreline increases, we'll see a few more of the bench players start to open up for risers. It is a nice even spread of players getting PT as that ball essentially stands by Padilla. See Kalamazoo now. Started off there with Varesh. As this game becomes more and more ceremonial as the seconds tick by. Kalamazoo have played a great game. Obviously, that kind of came into the game sleepwalking. Conceded 6 in the first quarter. We're not able to score. That's a nice touch. Almost a great finish there. Another shot there. And Prajapati there, you can see. Not happy. Says it all. With 5:18 to go, as we'll get a nice little hockey-style shift in. And Schmid rolls the ball in once again. Now to David Watcher. Doing, not watching. And there, Jacob Potts. So still a lot of games here for Muskegon Risers going forward. We've mentioned it, the only home game here at Trinity Health still will be on the 27th against Cincinnati Swerve. But after that, still 4 games afterwards. Got to go to Detroit to play Detroit Wasaflo, a team that they have already beaten twice. Although those games have been getting better and better. First time was 14-6. Muskegon. Second one was 12-8. So that'll be a nice little date ski there on February 28th and March 1st. Don't have to play Indiana. That game is a forfeit as Indiana was the team that had to fold. Final game will be against Cincinnati Swerve on March 14th at 7 p.m. That's at the Game Time Training Center, presumably in Cincinnati or the greater Cincinnati area. Google it, folks. All right, back at it here. As we said, the game's intensity dropping to that of maybe a beach party at this point. The writing is on the wall, as the great Chick Kern used to say. The game maybe in the refrigerator at this point. Butter's getting hard. The Jello's a jiggling. Shot! Daniel Ariano looking for a brace there. Not able to get it. A nice save there from Tommy Varesh. Ball goes out. 3.5 to go here. See more and more players shift out. What's going on here? Come on, y'all. I understand. We want to make sure everything. All the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Don't know exactly what the call is. Is it maybe that Emmanuel Velasquez? I thought maybe they were saying he was hurt or something like that. Nevertheless, we'll be getting restarted here in a second. Looks like this is going to be a free kick here for Risers. Must have been some sort of infraction. Might have been a substitution situation. Did see some Kalamazoo players maybe a little late. All right, back on it. Okay, now we're just going to restart. Here we go. Back to it. This time slowly trickling away here. Oh, that's a nice touch. Lockie not able to see it through there. We lost in there. Captain. That's nice just possession there from Abraham Ariano. Has a brace in his own regard today. Would probably say man of the match is Jair Real. Not probably, definitively would say Jair Real. When on the pitch, by far the best player today. More or less unplayable. Nice bit of passing here. Reiser's not able to finish though. Playing off the walls there. Now we'll see Vargas go back on the counterattack and push it up, snuffed out here. Muskegon still on it. Daniel Ariano maybe looking for a second, which he will get. Daniel Ariano going to make it a brace for himself to make it 12-5. With just under 2 minutes to go here, this game is over. You got to say here. Nice job there from MKG. The man repping MKG, I should say. Got it mixed up. We were calling some other MASL games yesterday where everyone had nicknames on the back of their kits. Or someone whose just name was Easy. So I was like, oh, sure. Maybe he's a Machine Gun Kelly guy or something. All right. So once again, now to a ceremonial last 2 minutes or so here for these two teams to play out. Muskegon Risers have done well, created some great chances here. Very enjoyable soccer to watch. Encourage you all to come down. 17 goals in a game. Come on now. For an adult for $15, $2 beers, $2 hot dogs. Can't beat it. Simply cannot beat it. Looking for more goals. Trying to increase that goal difference. Right now on par with goal difference. Our Risers to Cincinnati Swerve. But assume they're probably going to want a little bit more of a cushion if they possibly can get it. We eclipse the 2-minute mark here. Dumped off there to Marcos Real. The last of the brothers to score. I'm sure he'll get some flack with that on the way home. Miguel Flores dumps it off. Great save there from Varesh. Had to adjust mid-air. And that is going to be a timeout for Kalamazoo. Obviously, they want to end this on a high note for them, give them something positive. $1:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll have the end of the game after the timeout. We'll be back.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Welcome back to the conclusion of this Muskegon Risers matchup against Kalamazoo United. Kalamazoo United calling for a timeout, trying to make sure they end the right way. They've played very well today. Full marks here to Vargas. You can see number 17, Nikolai Vargas, has a hat trick. Wish them all the best. They fought well this entire season. Once again, we're asked a lot here to fill in. Or a team that had to drop out of the league, more or less. Have improved with every game they've played. It's hard to defeat a team like Muskegon. Cannot wait. Once again, folks, in 2 Fridays on the 27th, Muskegon Risers will be taking on Cincinnati Swerve in the final home matchup for the Muskegon Risers here at the Trinity Health Arena. That game is at 7 p.m. Follow Muskegon Risers at Muskegon_Risers on Instagram. It's a great experience for the whole family. See tonight Almost another goal there from, the first goal from Miguel Flores, I should say. Jair Real looking for a fourth, maybe. What dribbling and what finishing? Why not? Lucky number 13 for Muskegon Risers. 13-5. Look at that dribbling there from Jair Real. The Real de Al. The man of the match, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Makes it 13-5. 26 seconds to go. When it rains, it pours. Kalamazoo continuing to concede here. As we'll see Moses Crawford on the ball. Like we said, in a couple of weeks, on Friday the 27th, come on down to the Trinity Health Arena for first versus second place here in the Great Lakes North Division. Huge game with playoff implications for the Risers. Come out and support or watch here on the National Soccer Network as that ball careens off. Great save there from Varesh. Under 10 seconds to go. We appreciate y'all joining us here at the Trinity Health Arena for a great doubleheader today. Muskegon Risers winning both matches. This time the men winning against Kalamazoo United with a score of 13-5. Jack Lowry here on the call. Happy Valentine's Day. Love yourself and have a great rest of your night. Take care.